Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, I'm bringing a request from Square Enix to you. They need your help to stress test Shadowbringers and the World Visit feature ahead of the expansion's launch. I don't know why I decided to do this video like that. Anyway, as I'm recording this video, the North American data center expansion is happening. By the time the servers are online tomorrow, Crystal will be introduced, our third data center for North America, and the existing servers will have been redirected accordingly. Now, another thing that's happening is patch 4.57, which is also going to be available tomorrow, and that's going to introduce the World Visit feature. If you haven't been keeping up with Shadowbringers news, this is a new feature where you'll be able to bring your character to other servers on the same data center. This will allow you to go visit friends that you may otherwise only get to do content with in the Party Finder, or maybe you can go do some open world hunts, or even do some treasure maps with friends you may not have been able to do them with in the past. Now, that being said, the World Visit feature is something they absolutely have to make sure they get right, and so they got to make sure that we try to break it as much as possible ahead of the expansion actually launching. So what they're going to be doing is sometime in late April to mid-May, so basically starting when the servers come up, you may occasionally see a system message letting you know that the large-scale fate, a horse outside, has spawned. Now keep in mind that this is the Ixion fate, so little bonus, if the servers don't break when it works, then you'll be able, or when you decide to use World Visit, you'll be able to get those Ixion items you may not have been able to get up to this point. So basically, they're going to announce which world the Ixion fate has spawned in, and they want players to just en masse use the World Visit system. I know it's a little bit tough of an ask because a lot of people don't necessarily need the Ixion fate, but it's very important for us to show them what we can do to break their game systems. I know we showed it to them with Raubon Extreme and Stormblood, and we've showed it to them many a time since then. But this is a specific call where they're going to be analyzing that exact data and using it to balance their servers ahead of the expansion launch. So while you might be wondering, oh, this isn't instance servers, it's not really going to help us with any of that, basically, they're asking us to DDoS a server by all logging into it and flooding it with signals at the same time. Regardless of whether you're doing that to an instance server or a zone server, you're DDoSing the game, essentially. So we actually want to participate in this to make sure we have the smoothest Shadowbringers launch we can possibly have, because I'll be honest, we're all expecting it to break anyway. Now, they are not going to announce the precise location or spawn time of the fate in advance, so it is something that will only be available to players online. For this, I almost feel as if there may be a better way to do it. I understand that they don't want to tell people where or when it's spawning, because then instead of actually using the World Visit feature to go to it after it's spawned, they're afraid people are simply going to go camp it before the set time actually appears. So it's on us, but I mean, I feel like there's definitely a better way to go about doing this, and I don't know if they're going to get 100% accurate information from this method of doing it. And keep in mind, there's going to be plenty of times where the zone just simply won't work because there's too many people in it. However, we're really probably going to break the 3 main cities, and I wish they'd have designated a main city for us to do this in, because while we are technically flooding one of the servers, we're also flooding 3 different zones, and then hopefully all trying to zone in to the locks at the same time, and then that will give them a more accurate read on the data. But anyway, it's good to be able to participate in something, so if you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, keep an eye out for those messages, and please do your due diligence and actually go World Visit over there if you're not too busy with anything else. We want this kind of data ahead of the expansion. Anyway, I've got some other stuff to record, some really basic stuff, and some really neat ideas that I need the Final Fantasy XIV servers active in order to do. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned. I'll have some more content coming to you this week on Final Fantasy XIV, and actually some stuff on Final Fantasy XI in the near future as well. Thank you for watching, and until then, take care.